Hello and welcome back to the SOMNIUM FILES nirvanA initiative. So, it was Mizuki that got shot in the SOMNIUM FILES, though can you blame me for forgetting, since it was pretty much completely irrelevant, and frankly I think it's a bit of a stupid question to test if you've remembered the first game, because it literally didn't matter. I'm sure Mizuki would disagree, but it had no impact whatsoever. The second question, by the way, I looked that up afterwards, would have been like, who was the Cyclops killer, which obviously was Saito, which is a super easy question, but who got shot at randomly at some point? Who cares? It had no impact, I'm telling you. So that was a bit of a stupid question, but either way. Point two. The mouse cursor thing is just something that is broken in the game. Like, there is no fix to it. It's just gonna have to be that way, unfortunately. So, we'll continue like that. Let's get back into it.
Now, Team Popo, what's your answer?
The left half of his body.
Yeah, we remember. Alright. We were just about to go to the map and go to Golden Yokocho, apparently. Because Ryuki was there? Was that it? I think so. The mouse cursor changed color. Well, not the mouse cursor, but the cursor thing. The studio is here. Yeah, there's Ryuki. Okay. Oh. Right, I see. We're back in the past, I suppose, 6 years ago. Okay. Who do we even interact with first? You. What's your name?
I'm just an inspector. Why would you want to know my name?
We're both going after the culprit together. I'd like to get to know you.
Wow, what an honor coming from someone from Abyss. My name is Kagami.
I see. Kagami. Got it.
It's Kagami. K-A-G-A-M-I. My name is Kagami.
Mm-hmm.
I told you it's Kagami.
Yeah, but maybe I do need to ask again.
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, come on. I'm sure you actually remember.
Oh, right. I remember now. You're Mr. Oshamambe, aren't you?
That's not even close.
Yep. Do you know the victim?
Jin Furuwe? Yes, of course I know about him.
That's not what I asked. I asked, do you know him, not do you know about him?
I actually follow him on Twitter. He cuts through all the BS of the modern world. He's insightful, inspiring in a way.
How's the investigation on the body going?
Well,
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So, well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
Oh, she's seen worse.
I'm fine. I've seen worse.
That is personal collection.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
Oh, and the head exploding.
Well, there you have it.
So in other words, you don't have anything.
Contestant seat. A detective's here. Sure.
I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurita Ryuki, 23 years old.
He's 23.
Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boss.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? you're a young guy. Yeah, boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
You are...
We work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera.
Any leads?
Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found. What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
No.
No?
Moma. His name.
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Uchisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Do you know the victim?
Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely.
Would you mind answering my question?
Bastard. Scaring Tessa like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
Alright. Random Yakuza guy vanished. Who was the man sitting next to you?
Oh, you mean Shinpei?
Yes.
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
He went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere.
Quite possible. A big camera. Random police officer. How are you?
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might, half for all! We are full-time heroes!
You okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
Ryuki can oftentimes, get weird like this. He isn't doing well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him. Things aren't working again. Well, whatever. Oh yeah, because I'm in the menu. Okay. Any new intel?
Please, don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
You could have just said no.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
Yeah.
About the body.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere? It's hard to believe, but...
But it's also not true. Is that what you were going to say? Quiz host.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andy's Kameji, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Oh! And I suppose you can do better, asshole!
She's a fan.
What do you know about comedians? Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've known Tama for more than half a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. I had no idea that was a sensitive subject. About that quiz show.
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin.
Are you saying that finding half of a body was what you knew we were getting into? Okay.
They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared. I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world tuning in on the internet, is in shock right now.
Where's the staff of the show?
They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
Well, yes.
Oh. Let me get out of... There we go. Yeah, nothing new. Okay.
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi. It's a rental studio, mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing.
Okay. What was that? Oh, the podium. Yep. There you go. Monitor. Big monitor. Shows sign. Nothing really interesting from investigating stuff here early on. Camera tripod. Door. Okay. Mizuki.
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
Where is Mr. Date?
I don't know. I'm not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzu on that Reika chick's fat thighs.
Right. Reika is a hostess girl Date has been eyeing. She works the hostess bar Tiefblau. Unfortunately, I've never met her, but according to Aiba, she looks like a giant stone lantern or an old oil drum. Okay. Do you know the victim?
Of course. Jin Furue, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times.
What are you doing?
What? Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So...
Well, the questions are done now. Iris.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan.
He remembers all the names, just not Kagami.
I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November.
Same as everyone else here, to be honest.
You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
Yes, not related. Though that is just a hunch. You don't need to worry about that. The last time I heard that, they were totally related. Do you know the victim?
Teleportation.
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world, but only half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half.
Jeez.
Are you okay?
Does she look okay to you?
No.
I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already.
Well then, boss. Why are we here?
Hey, what's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home, but the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
Who's in charge of this case?
Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
About the body.
It's Jin Furue, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. But this is so strange. Why just his right half?
Let's take a look at the body. Oh, no.
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago. Today is February 10th. Current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Okay.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result,
Yes.
leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with 0 thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
So this is going to be a little hard to understand, so feel free to skip this if you'd like. Nope. Among scientific bonds, there is the intramolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond, and the intermolecular bond, which is bonding of molecules themselves. What? Isn't that the same? Oh, intramolecular and intermolecular. Okay. Yes. Intramolecular bonds are stronger than intermolecular bonds, makes sense. So when something is cut in half, it is usually the intermolecular bond that is severed. However, Jinfurue's body was severed at a intramolecular bond level. That's it for the science part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. Okay. What in the world happened yesterday at 6? Yep, we already know the face is apparently important.
Wait,
What is it?
this might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Those are some weird shaped teeth.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root. Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently.
Right, so we've gone from eyes to teeth, have we? Okay.
The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furue, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd. He's also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author. By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me. It's hard to see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
What's this?
Seems like a blow to the head.
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head. It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma. In other words, there's bruising.
Yes.
I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably, but I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half.
Well...
There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma.
Can you really tell, though, I wonder, if that was the cause of death? Like, technically, what if, I don't know, his appendix burst on the other side of his body, and that was his cause of death, and then he just got split in half, but the appendix is not there anymore, so... Well, I don't actually remember which side of the body the appendix is on, so I'm not entirely sure if that could even be possible, but insert any random organ that could just fail and isn't in this side of the body.
He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
The heart. The heart would have been a good example, yes. There's trace blunt force trauma on the back of Jin's head. It seems unrelated to the death, but... why did that first molar fall out of the upper jaw? Okay. Anyone else I can talk to? We have lights. Probably irrelevant, yes. Some decorations were up there somewhere, yes. Okay. of an importance. It's... Okay, no, that's all grayed out now. Let me use my mouse again, just to... Okay, design.
Fray to free?
Oh, right, that makes sense. That you'd have to look at that. I forgot that wasn't there from the start.
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
What's with that QR code?
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting online.
What? Come on.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
Just use your phone then.
Ryuki, I've got a connection. The QR code link. It leads to a ViewQube page.
ViewQube? You mean...
Yes, the video streaming site.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Okay. Open it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better.
The creator of this video is in dire need of a mental health professional.
What's wrong, Ryuki?
Right. He also seems in dire need of a mental health professional.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
No, you're
Don't worry
not.
about me.
The first game didn't have an intro sequence, did it? Golden Yokocho.
Oh, it's Brahmin.
Oh, my mouse cursor is gone.
You are familiar with it?
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
I'm certain of it.
Okay, let's go in.
Oh, no, it's back. Right. You've had a few, have you? Mugs on the table. A mug next to the table. The menu. Posters and flyers stuck to the wall. A beer case. Empty. An oil drum. Houseplant. The first game had more flavor text. I hope it's just the start here.
It's a picture of Ganesha, the Hindu god. Ganesha is worshipped as the god of wealth, especially by merchants.
Okay. A blackboard menu. Oh, you can turn all the way around pretty much. It's cool. Well, almost. Mostly alcoholic beverages, yes. A liquor bottle. You're not counting them? Big stock pot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think there's 15. Kitchen. It's empty other than what? Wok. And there's some here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If I didn't miscount, which is entirely possible. I think it's 15 as well. Wait. That's 6. And that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is there one more behind there? I feel like there is. I feel like there's 16. So it's 30 or 31. Maybe 32. Maybe I missed one there. Freezer door. Alright, I think that was everything. Ryuki. Oh, no, there's a chair too. A round stool. Okay. Wake him up.
Come on, Ryuki. Wake up. Hey, I said wake up. Oh, look, a porno mag.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to work on Ryuki. I suspect Date would have woken up instantly.
Yes. Okay. Nothing too important there.
Come on, big brother. Wake up. Wake up. If you don't hurry, you're gonna be late.
He's awake?
Nurse, pour some soy sauce on me, please.
What?
Right down the middle.
About the HB case.
Jin Furue's other half was found. The other side of his corpse. The one we couldn't find 6 years ago. The time of his death was around 12 o'clock today. What do you think that means?
I don't think he's currently thinking anything.
Answer me, Ryuki! You were in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
Make it a sidebar, please.
Ugh.
Just what kind of dream is he having?
How should I know?
Should we try wink syncing?
Forget it. It'd just be a wasted battery.
Where's Jenny?
They're gone.
Where to?
I don't know. Maybe to the mirror world?
What?
Genny, being this man? Full name, Gen Ishiagane.
Oh, Genny, okay.
I met him several times in the past when I was in Date's left eye socket.
Yeah, Genny is the owner of this fusion restaurant, Brahmin. He runs it all by himself without hiring any help. But where could he be? It's not like him to leave his customers like this. Ryuki, please, tell me about 6 years ago. I want to know all about what happened back then. The HB case and the explosion are related. If I can solve the HB case, maybe I can figure out where he is.
I'll take a double shochu curry shot.
This is futile, Mizuki. Ryuki's blood alcohol level is 0.32%. He is quite intoxicated. In fairness, the reason he's like this now is because of that incident. He had psychological issues before, but the events of the case deepened his condition. As you can see, he now spends his days drowning himself in alcohol.
So if we solve this case, we might be able to heal his trauma?
It's possible.
Then it's all the more reason for him to help. For his own sake, too.
Still, I doubt he would wake up even if you cut his eyelids off. What will you do?
Why not give it a try?
Isn't it obvious? I'll sync with him.
Okay. Our first sync. Abyss HQ, February 10th, 23 o'clock. Sync machine, yeah. That's probably not going to be anything too interesting. Peter, where's Boss?
Wait, you didn't see her at the stadium?
I did, but she's not back yet?
Of course not. This is Boss we're talking about. She's probably at a host club in Kabukicho, licking the salt off her third tequila shot right about now.
Right. Peter. Yes, we know. About the case.
I know. I got the report. Jin Furroway's right half was found in Studio Divitas 6 years ago. The other half was found at the stadium today, correct? But the corpse's estimated time of death was around 12 today. No signs of the body having been frozen. And Jin doesn't have any twins. And the theory of the right and left half belonging to different people was debunked earlier, too.
What do you mean?
We got the DNA results. The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago. The base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found. A 100% match. They definitely belong to the same person. The right half was found 6 years ago on February 10th. Today is also February 10th. What could it mean?
I think the only thing it means is that
Mizuki,
someone did it on purpose.
Do you really intend to sync with him?
Would it be a problem because he's drunk or something?
No, but what I mean is, you haven't gotten permission from Boss, have you? I understand how you feel, Mizuki. I'm sure you want to solve the HB case more than anyone. After all, you lost two very precious things due to that incident. Date, of course, and... your left eye. At least we didn't have to extract your eye to insert the AI ball. There was nothing left to extract.
I am glad the room was vacant. I don't do well with roommates.
Listen, you shouldn't delve too deeply into this case. I have a very bad feeling about all this.
Don't worry. Boss didn't technically give me permission to sync, but she did assign the investigation to me.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah,
There will be no turning back.
I know.
I see. Then let's get started. What happened 6 years ago? Ryuki's memories may hold the answer.
This is probably going to be kind of like a tutorial sync again, like in,
Mizuki,
well, the first sync
the
in the
time
first
limit
game.
within Somnium is 6 minutes. Stay there any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed into the subject's mind.
I got it. This isn't my first time syncing, you know.
Okay then, let's begin.
I've been practicing. How's my dancing?
Yeah, looking good. Wriggling around like a freshly caught shrimp.
Oh, no. Not you two. I'm too cute to be a shrimp.
Hey, listen. Now's no time for a dance number. We have an investigation to handle.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I felt compelled.
It is just the investigation room.
Oh, Mizuki. Do you know your way around Somnia? If you are assigned to this case, you will be sinking many times, I'm sure. Would you like a refresher?
No, thank you.
Nah, it's fine. I've synced plenty of times already.
Well, if you do run into any issues, you can always check the manual. The manual explains syncs and Somnia comprehensively.
Yes. Menu
Got
file
it.
manual.
Thanks. Alright then.
This desk and camera are from the interrogation room.
The mirror as well.
But there's no walls or ceiling. What am I supposed to do in a place this bare?
Well, before anything...
Another dance!
Somnium scan! Activate!
The camera. Aiba herself? Or the wall behind her? And then the desk. Dispel Ryuki's hallucinations and find the truth. Ryuki is trapped by hallucinations. Help him overcome them and discover the truth. Will do.
This layer of Ryuki's somnium appears to have 3 mental locks.
So I gotta unlock those, right?
Correct. By doing so, you can travel deeper into his psyche. The truth is found in the deepest layer.
Okay, I'll start with this room first.
Right. There isn't much to interact with, but there must be a way to continue.
Lock info. In the lock info, you can find the objectives, depth, and keys. When stuck in a somnium, open the lock info to find more clues. Current goal: remember the case, remind them of something. Okay, there's 2 paths already here. Which, to be honest, the first game had as well in its first somnium. Okay. And there's 5 keys of some sort, I suppose. And this is the map. There's question mark and question mark, but there are 2 things. Okay. And let's tab do... Maybe? Oh. Probably navigation sort of makes it more visible? I don't really know. Snap to Aiba is probably where we are, and that's zoom. Okay. The chair.
A folding chair. Same as the kind in the interrogation room.
Stand.
Stand? On the chair?
Yes.
Yeah. Well?
Well, it is now easier for me to change light bulbs if necessary.
Right.
Yeah.
5 eyeballs gain. Okay.
It's a folding chair.
It seems like we don't have a time limit in this, which is nice because it means we can try out everything. Sit down.
Try sitting on it.
There. Oh. What?
Ryuki.
Mizuki, now is your chance to question him.
Okay. Slap him awake.
Mizuki, you cannot get away with this just because you're a member of law enforcement. According to Criminal Law Entry 195, Special Civil Assault, you can be punished for abuse of authority.
Chill, we're in a dream. It's fine.
Well, at this rate, we won't get anything out of him. Wake up! Fine.
Yeah, Aiba is the last person I would have expected to oppose physical violence.
Screw it! Guess I'll just do what has to be done.
Yeah, that's more like it, Aiba.
Aiba, that's enough! You're violating Criminal Law Entry 195!
Right, appeal to his emotion.
Ryuki, I am sure your mother, watching you from heaven, doesn't want to see you like this. Just let it all out. It will make you feel better.
I like how they've got the slap marks on his face now.
This isn't working. We need to ask him more directly.
Don't make your mother cry, Ryuki. You can atone for your sins. And when we are done here, we can visit her grave. How does that sound?
I think you're enjoying this way too much.
She absolutely is. Tell me about the HB case.
Ryuki, can you tell me what you know about the HB case?
Why do you keep making me remember? Damn it. I was so close to finally forgetting. Please. Stop!
Aiba? Aiba, you okay?
Yeah, it just got really bright. What was that explosion?
That blue thing. Is it an eyeball?
Ryuki, do you know the culprit? What is this? Wait, it's a reverse sync.
What?
Ryuki's consciousness is flowing into your brain, Mizuki.
Huh? This is